like most of the other industries that are based on good decision making. The industries are always looking for ways of cutting out human biases in decision making, because at the end of the day there are behavioral biases because of our past experiences or whatever, they creep in. So the industry like ours is always looking at ways of cutting out those biases by making very objective decisions. So we are also using now self-created AI-based tools. Like for our startup fund, we have a tool called Yoda.ai, where what we have done is we have whatever investment framework, investment methodology that we were using, we have coded it into a software product. And what that product does, it asks you 17 questions, things like, what is the founder's background, how many founders are there, is the equity split equally, how large is the target market, is there a global proxy available, who are the other investors, what is the quality of other investors, what is the probability of getting the next round done, how long is this money being used for. So like that, there are 17 variables which you have to answer in in a Dropbox manner. So you can't say maybe, or there's no subjectivity. You're forced to make a decision at that. And based on that, the tool calibrates all these points and comes up with a success forecast, that what is the probability of success. And what we do is every deal that we see, we filter it through this tool first. So if the probability of success is more than 70%, only then we take that deal forward. And what this tool has done for us is, it is like, probably working like 5 analysts that we would have had to hire to answer the same question. So the moment you filter this tool through any company through this tool, it becomes a yes or no. And the amazing thing is that we have tested this across 1,000 companies maybe already. And out of those 1,000, we haven't had a single, wrong decision coming in where we actually went in for a company that we shouldn't have gone for. So the tool is working very well. And I think just like this, a lot of decision making is already getting automated, but it will pick up pace. It will become more and more automated going forward, because it makes managers like us more efficient. It makes us faster. It makes us cheaper. So I think that is where actually we did touch upon it, but I think there is a play of IT professionals also in this industry. I think there's a huge play of somebody who understands coding, who understands AI, who understands ML, who understands big data analysis. Because when we are doing research, sometimes we get so much of data, we don't know how to analyze it. So, somebody who can make big data models for us. So I think there is a very good career option for IT guys to also come into this industry from that perspective, that they can make better decision-making tools. And there are companies who have already done that, or platforms like Small Case, which is a complete tech-driven platform, which is making it easier for people to invest, or even brokers like Grow, or other brokers like Angel or Zerodha, which are like 70% of the trading volume is with digital brokers. So I think that's where the IT part also has now started converging into financial services and fund management industry. So I'm very hopeful. In fact, we are very excited about what opportunities will it create for us to become better fund managers. I think these are absolutely brilliant questions, and I'm saying that because these are the right questions. And the first question is to answer it is my deep belief that using technology, actually the number of jobs will go up. And why they'll go up is because the formal fund management industry is not managing even 2% of the wealth that is out there to be managed, right? Because there is trust deficit. People say, look, I'll give money to this guy, and this guy may be, very good at one time, and then he will lose capital, and then he may become very good, because they're worried about the human. See, in the fund management industry, the biggest risk is you have actually is a brilliant fund manager, because that brilliance comes with, mistakes also that are outsized, and we have seen that, Kathy Woods of ARK Innovation Fund and people like that, brilliant maybe, but, lost a lot of capital. So I think a lot of trust will come into the industry, formal fund management industry, if the fund management industry can demonstrate that it is removing human biases by using technology. So a lot more capital. So if like globally all the fund managers put together are managing $2 trillion, that itself will become $10 trillion. So as that happens, obviously the number of jobs will go up, they will not go down. So more people will come in, and that has happened. Like the biggest consumer of IT services are banks and financial services companies. Jobs have only gone up, financial services has only grown. It's one of the fastest growth areas because they have become better, cheaper, faster, for their clients. And if clients see that, they will use more of them. Look at HDFC Bank or ICICI Bank. As they have used digital technology, their business has grown, and they're still hiring. So I don't think technology is a threat. I think it's a great opportunity. And that is where comes the second question, that you need to have the open mind to adapt that technology. You can't fight it because it's coming. You cannot look the other way, because then you will become irrelevant as a fund manager if you're not using technology for your own benefit. It's going to come. It's already there. We're seeing, because we have a startup fund also, we see the tools that are being created, which are remarkable, for better decision making, marketing, investor communication, audit, every which way. So the technology is there, it's going to come. You have to have a very open mindset. You don't need to be a coder. You don't need to understand coding languages or architecture. You need to understand how it is going to impact your business and how it is going to make it better, faster, cheaper, more compliant, and adapt that technology. So that's my view on this whole technology.